Yeah, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. As always, I just want to thank you guys so much for letting me support the videos, man. Yeah, let's talk about Marathon today. So, should this game be free to play? Absolutely. And here's why. So, if you look in the past, again, with Destiny 2 and like what's been going on with that situation at first, I think the game was charged, the original vanilla Destiny was like $60, and that came out around like PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. I was still in high school when it came out. But with Marathon, I could kind of see them doing something similar. I'm really hoping they don't charge full price for this. This because again, if you look at modern day video games, you see examples like Fortnite, you see Rainbow Six Siege, you see there's another Apex Legends. That's what this kind of sort of reminds me of a little bit too, like the little color scheme with the highlighters and stuff, like the out there-ness, if that makes any sense. Like just like colors that like pop out at you. So for me, I think a big reason why Marathon should be free to play is I think Bungie should test the market first. I don't think they should be charging $70 for an extraction shooter. I highly doubt it's gonna be a full scale game similar to something like a Call of Duty. Even if you think about it now, like the content that Fortnite has now compared to when it had when it first came out, technically they could charge you full price, but they don't. They get you through the microtransactions, like the characters, the costumes, the cosmetics, the emotes, similar to what Destiny 2 does right now. Although that game's a little old, quote unquote. But yeah, Marathon, I mean, there's some potential there, for like the gameplay as you guys can like see, on the screen right now. I mean, again, it's Bungie, Halo, we're familiar with that, you know. I mean, Destiny was kind of like a Halo like resurrection type, like it was kind of like that reincarnated. You see it with the gameplay, with the whole aliens and all that good stuff. Obviously, with Marathon, they're trying to bring back like a rekindle, like a old flame. The print this came out on PC like many years ago. Now that I did not play. I'm not really too familiar. I just remember someone mentioning that, but to me, there's not enough of a concept to justify like a 670, let's just say $70 price tag. I don't know how much content they plan on releasing. Maybe I could go look into like what the full package is, because again, it is going to be a PS5 console exclusive, quote unquote, as long as with Steam looks like. So I mean, again, is there potential? Absolutely. Is it a little too early? Was it probably announced a little too early and then not really shown off enough? Absolutely. I'm not gonna say another Concord situation on our hands because that's kind of being a little too negative and maybe not giving Bungie enough credit just yet. Not that I'm gonna do that anyway, but I feel like again, Concord was a totally different beast. I feel like that was just like a Guardians of the Galaxy knockoff that was made by Square Enix. Marathon is kind of like within the Bungie realm, the first person shooter, the different loadouts, the extraction elements. So I mean, it's all there. It's just how is Bungie gonna execute on this? Again, personally for me, I don't think they should be charging full price for this. I mean, like I said, I doubt. Considering their track record late with Destiny 2, I mean, that's to me that says it all right there. If you guys are familiar with Destiny 2. I did play that game for years, before I finally just gave up on it. So, I mean, I feel like, maybe they test some ideas out. Maybe we see some good stuff. Maybe we see some interesting gameplay mechanics. I mean, to me, like I said, it's got like Halo, Call of Duty, Apex Legends, Fortnite, Rainbow Six, like just like all that, just like bundled into one game. If that makes any sense. But I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna speak too much bad on it. I just feel like I said, I don't really think this game justifies a full $7 price tag. I don't feel like they've shown enough because again, it did take them a while before we seen any gameplay at all. It just got announced, and then we were just like drip fed like updates, like oh, like it's still in development. That's why I said maybe I take a look at the developer interaction or developer gameplay video, and then maybe I give my thoughts on that. But as current day, like right now it stands, even if I watch that, I'm like I still think free to play, because I feel like if not, we could potentially have another Concord situation. I don't know if Sony wants to dump $250,000 into a game plus, just to see it fail. So I mean, at the end of the day, like we'll see what happens. Nothing's guaranteed right now. I mean, it is supposed to come out, I think, sometime in March. So we still got a little bit of time before they announce all their next moves. But I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, appreciate you guys' support. See you in the next one.